I drive, that's a bad no-no.
And I know the laws.
I'm gonna pull my daddy in and you guys gonna have the fattest lawsuit. And I was never driving, because I don't drive.
Let go of the cat.
Because I didn't drive.
Or we're going to break the window.
No. I'm like, you're being a bitch, you're being a bitch.
Get out of the...
Get your f***ing hands off of me!
What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are ready for a smashing episode. We have a spoiled brat who threatens to summon her daddy to sue the department. But first, I want to show you this TikTok lawyer have a standoff with the police and get his window smashed. Without further ado, let's get started.
Mind rolling the window down?
I got the window open.
Alright.
What's your issue? I'm not speeding. I'm going down to 7-Eleven and getting coffee in Flagler Beach like I drink here, and everything else, and I'm handling my life. What is your issue? I'm not speeding. I had no reason to be pulled over. What are you harassing me for?
Okay, well, first, do you want to actually listen to why I stopped you, or do you want to just continue on with whatever you're doing?
Would you please tell me why?
Okay, so, first, I'm Deputy Chohan at the Sheriff's Office. The reason for the stop is your tag light is actually out. Your license plate, the temp tag you have, is not visible. It's not readable. One of your lights is out. It completely casts a shadow.
I just bought this truck off of Car Time on Dave. $11,000 on the table. 2 hours later, I drove it out of there. It's getting paid for and new plate put on it by the 25th. And it's going to be all straightened out. I don't know what that plate light is saying because I just drove it out of there a week ago. I haven't had time to pay attention.
Okay.
Because I build houses for NMS, and I got my last 3-story in in the Island Estates, 123, with 14 guys on it to end it by the 23rd, so I can leave here and go to Maine and hug my daughter I haven't seen in 10 years, and Springfield, Mass to hug my 2 boys I haven't seen in 10 years. Right. So what's the issue? It's going to be legal. You want to give me a ticket for the light being out? Here's my license. Have at it.
All right. Do you have a registration?
Yes, I do. This is the second time today, and I'm going to put a complaint in. God bless you. There's no reason to harass me. I'm not speeding. I ain't doing a fucking thing wrong, but trying to get out of your rotten county. And your cops that got smashed on them bikes last night.
So for a Billy Badass, he sure has a lot of dolls hanging from his windshield. And on a serious note, this guy sounds like he ate the entire carton of cigarette. His voice would be a great advertisement for those anti-smoking campaigns.
God bless them. I hope they got hurt real bad. And then that fucking Flagler detective out of Ormond Beach a couple of weeks ago that fleeted and eluded Ormond cops. Guess what? He's got a lost job, and he ended up in the Ormond County. So go to hell with your harassments and fucking kiss my ass. Check it on your computer. It's registered under Car Time. Right here. All paid for. I don't know where the paper is. Go run your thing. Give me my ticket and be on your merry fucking way.
Okay. So no registration or no insurance?
I have it all. You're not going to push my harassment charge because I'm going to put a complaint in tomorrow. Have the new plate put on it by Dave himself, and the goddamn light will get fixed by them because they own this truck until it's all settled. Now you can give me my damn ticket and say goodbye to me. God bless you.
Okay. I mean, it wasn't even going to be that.
Sir. You can step out of the vehicle before you go back to your car. Sir, what's his name? Did he give your identification?
Yeah, he gave me his ID. I tried to go to that one. He said he's not rolling his window down on that side.
And I'm Deputy Dorsey. New deputy showed up, right? Obviously, because of your aggravated state, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle for me.
No, sir. I am not stepping out of this vehicle. I built houses.
Per case law, Pennsylvania v. Mims, I can give you lawful orders.
And I got
you can hear me and respond to me, right? So I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle for me. You fail to step out of the vehicle, you'll be placed under arrest for resisting.
Excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You guys are harassing me.
I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of this vehicle.
Well, I'm sorry, sir.
You can
I
step out or
apologize,
don't.
but I didn't do nothing wrong to start with.
All right, so this is a pretty simple issue. The plate doesn't belong to that truck. It looks like it's a fictitious plate. All they would have to do is maybe tow the car, maybe give him a ticket, but he is just escalating everything. Now, let me just say that this window smash is one of the most long-winded window smashes I have ever seen. The original video is 30 minutes long, and we do have another body cam to get to, so we are going to fast forward a little bit and get straight to the good part.
A few moments later.
Open the door, sir.
He's glove box, in between seats, all of it. It's becoming an issue.
Open the door and get out. We will pop the window. Open the door and get out, or we're going to break the window.
And you know what?
Get out of the truck, or we're going to break the window. Get out of the truck. Do it now.
Bruce, get out now.
Get out of the truck. You are under arrest. Get out of the truck.
I think we get the message, officers. You're going to smash the window if he doesn't get out of the truck. How about we just get to business? Because I feel like this is enough foreplay. At this point, you brought me to the restaurant, you wine and dine me. I'm ready for it. Let's get to smashing.
And you don't.
Get out of the truck. Do it now.
And you don't.
Get out of the truck. Do it now.
Safe like repair, safe like replace.
I got my cat in this truck.
Get out of the truck.
And you're hurt.
Get out of the truck.
Get out of the truck. Get out of the truck.
You hurt my cat. You're gonna hurt my cat. You're gonna hurt my cat.
Get out. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
I got my cat.
Are you on the cat?
I got my cat.
Let go of the cat. Get off the cat.
Let go of the cat.
I gave him my registration.
Let go of the cat.
I gave him my registration. I gave him my insurance card. I gave him my license. And I didn't do
Let go of the cat.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Let go of the
and
cat.
you guys are doing this on a fucking line. Bob,
Hey, I'm telling you right now, let go of the cat.
that's my baby.
Let go of it.
Let go of the cat.
Let go of it.
Let go of the cat.
Put it behind your. Put your hand behind your back. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. All right. You got his hand?
Yep.
Who's got cuffs? I got cuffs.
No, they all know me in there, and I'll be bailed out by the time morning breakfast at 5 o'clock, and I'll be picking up my truck in the morning.
All right.
And you are the problem.
Stand back here.
You didn't want to write me a
here,
ticket
further back.
when I handed you the
You're
property.
further back. You search him?
It don't matter.
When I handed you the
Step
license,
back to the back.
registration,
Step back to the back,
and
sir.
you pulled me over.
Just put your chest on the vehicle, all right?
I want to see my license tag. I want to see my license tag. He told me he's pulling me over for a license plate ball. I just bought it out of Dave's. And the 25th, he's putting a plate on it.
All right, so this went on for another 20 minutes, but like I said, the other body cam is really good too, and I want to get to it. Now, he was charged with DUI, refusal, and resisting arrest. He was found not guilty of the DUI and refusal, which means that if he just acted like a normal person, he would have gotten no charges whatsoever, but he was found guilty of resisting arrest and spent 4 months in jail. Now, let's move on to the next body cam.
And can you tell me your last name? Olaf? Okay. You don't want to go down to the hospital with us, Austin?
It's not that deep, Jude. Like,
If it's not that deep, you should have no problem signing these papers.
I don't have a problem, but like you're like chatting with my friends with Cass and Taylor.
You're the only person we've talked to.
Hayden. You're the police officer that can talk to me for a minute.
Hi.
Can you talk to me? Is
Yes.
that
So I'm not trying to be a dick, but you're a little I'm not even trying to be any type of way, but like my friends, Cass and Taylor, and everyone who hangs out in EGAD, and he acts that way. And he's like, oh, I'm trying to pull you over for 8 different type of DUIs. And I'm like, I have never tried to ever drive my car out of here.
So were you driving just now?
No.
No. How did you get over here?
I didn't. I was sitting over here drinking with my friends. Like,
You've been here?
yeah, I've been here. That's my thing. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like that's kind of weird.
Okay.
I don't do that shit. Like, I was just hanging out drinking with my friends. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, oh, those are all my friends. But
Do you have a driver's license on you?
I do. You can pull it. I'm 25 years old.
Do you want to grab it for me?
Sure. I'm gonna go pull it out of my car if that's okay.
So where's your car at?
It's around the corner because I didn't drive because I'm not
I'm
irresponsible.
just asking where it is.
Okay, it's around the corner because I didn't drive because I'm not irresponsible.
What did you
So
say?
it's around the Volkswagen Taos. But I don't drive because I'm not irresponsible with.
So the scenario is, though, I can smell it on your breath. Because you've been drinking, right?
But I was never driving.
So there are plenty of people who said they're a witness to seeing you in the car. That's the only issue that like we're having.
I never drove.
So she knows that there's over 20 people that saw her crash the car, that saw her at the wheel, and her answer is, I wasn't driving. Basically, her strategy is just saying, nuh-uh, that didn't happen. It's like, lady, come on. There's a bunch of sober people that are a lot more credible than you. Either fess up or exercise your Fifth Amendment, but don't take us for morons because we are not as stupid as you are.
So I'm kind of confused though on that one.
But I'm just telling you what.
And I'm just telling you what you guys are going to do and go to court. And I was never driving because I don't drive. I would never do that. Like, you see this? Like, I'm like, oh, I'm not driving. I wasn't bullshitting that shit. Like, so you have fun and fun and fun.
What's your last name?
For what?
You were involved in a crash. You are
But I didn't
required
crash.
to give me your license. And
but
if not,
I-
we can just go to the jail for resisting. That's where we're at. So,
But I didn't crash anything.
You can tell me.
Ask him. Did I crash my car? No. So,
We weren't here.
no, pass it along. Did I crash? Did I crash my car?
I didn't see anything.
No, like you're f***ing car. I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like, and a crash bullshit.
Alright, I think he knows.
I understand what you guys are saying, and I get it, 1,000% crash-wise, but I've never ever touched my car. When I've ever been drinking at Uber home. So that's a funny haha of like, can you pull a tab of when I've been drinking so I can give it to her? Because she's asking.
I had a hotspot for my phone.
Can you ask her? She's asking for it.
Anything else? Want it?
No, because you guys have no jack shit about dick. No, this is Melbourne police officers have nothing about dick. I'm not trying to be a dick.
Do you mind just signing that she refused to sign?
100%.
Okay.
That's what we're doing.
Perfect.
I'm gonna pull my daddy in and you guys are gonna have a fat lawsuit.
Okay.
Have fun.
Okay.
Oh no, she's going to summon her daddy, and then they're all going to have a fat lawsuit. Lady, come on, that is so cringe. She's like the typical spoiled brat that threatens to call her daddy. No one takes you seriously, and I'm sure that if you do call your daddy, he is going to be very embarrassed and is going to want to have absolutely nothing to do with this. At least that's what I would do if I was in his shoes.
Cool.
But I'm not, I don't mean it like, I don't want to be it
Well,
like
well,
that.
you're being like it, so.
Any type of thing.
Kaden, come here.
I just like, I don't.
Yeah, you gotta stay here, unfortunately, just because of what everything's going on. So obviously you're under the influence of alcohol. You can do FSTs, which are like tests to see if you're okay.
I am 20.
So if you don't want to do that, it's fine. I'm giving you the option.
I am
because that's
25 years old.
That has nothing to do with it. Do you want to do FSTs or not?
Have you done like 2 rounds?
Yeah.
For what? I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like,
So here's the deal.
I'm not trying to be a bitch.
Okay,
but, like,
listen to me. Here's
I'm
the
not.
deal.
I'm not trying to be a bitch.
Obviously
for
there
what?
was a crash, right?
we have finished our crash investigation, and now we are moving into a DUI investigation. Okay, so that being said, I have to read you something before we continue to ask you any questions. Okay, this doesn't mean you're going to jail. It's just something that I have to read you before we keep asking you questions. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, I don't see what I did
So
wrong.
having these rights in mind, are you willing
Except
to?
for her being a f***ing bitch the entire conversation.
Hold on. So having these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us?
I haven't done anything.
Okay. So you're okay with talking to us right now, right? And explaining what happened?
Explaining talking when?
Okay, so
The only time I ever said, I talked to, it happened a couple years ago. We added. She was like, I have a warrant out. I talked with her, and she was like,
if you need something, you can.
Aiden, can I get your birthday and a refusal? Just real quick. It just says that we.
no, honestly, no. If it said this and this and this and this and this,
Okay.
no.
Have you been drinking at all today?
No, but
No?
like if it
You
said,
told me that you did. That you
no,
were drinking today.
you're being, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You have been nothing but rude as f***.
Are you willing to perform some field sobriety
She's been
exercises
nice.
for us?
He's been nice. You have been nothing but not
Okay,
nice.
well then talk to me because I'm being nice. Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises for us?
I'm not trying to be a bitch, but like,
You don't have to do them with me. You can do them with him.
So in certain cases, I find that the FSTs are completely pointless, especially when you have someone that's like passed out behind the wheel, sleeping in their own vomit, and then they can't even stand straight. Then yeah, it's not really useful. But in this case, I think it would be hilarious. I would love if she did the FSTs just so I can go grab some popcorn and have a good laugh, because she would embarrass herself so bad.
talk to your f***ing friend, buddy.
Are you willing to do field sobriety exercises for us?
Well, I'm gonna go home at this point because like she's
Do we
just
have
being
do we have
a
a witness?
So as far as I see, I don't know.
No, so I'm like, you're being a bitch, you're being a bitch. And I'm like, I haven't done anything. I've come out, I've hung out, I've pasted every field sobriety test you wanted. I was hanging out with my friends, and you played friends with my friends.
Okay.
And you
Want to
played,
get a statement from him real quick? Okay.
you played the friends with my friends to get tests out of me, which is kind of on your end.
On my end?
Well, you got a test out of my friends. Is that not what you wanted?
I've never met you before. I've never done any tests on
And
any
you
of
weren't doing that out of Danny?
What? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
So your friend there, right there with her little pigtail, and your other friend have pulled that, oh, we're pulling every single friend out of your card
Okay.
to get a test out of me, which I'm not a bad person.
Okay.
But that's what they've all pulled, so that's what you've done.
Back to my original question. Have you had anything to drink today?
I had 2 drinks,
Okay. How long ago was that?
6 hours
6 hours ago? Okay. Where did you have those drinks at?
at Goombase.
At where?
Goombase.
Okay. I've never heard of that. Where's that at?
Goombase in Satellite Beach.
Satellite Beach? Okay. Gotcha. And that was 6 hours ago? What did you
That
have
was
to drink
all I
there?
had.
Okay. What did you have to drink there?
Had a neutral and another neutral.
Okay. 2 neutrals? All right. And that was like
God
6 hours
forbid I
ago?
have a drink.
I got you. You're 25 years old. You're more than
I'm
it's
25.
fine.
God
You're
forbid
allowed
I
to
have
have
a
a drink. That's fine. Where
No, I can't have a drink.
were
God
you
forbid
coming?
my
Were you
friends.
coming from there when this happened?
I wasn't driving, dude. I was sitting there. I wasn't moving.
Okay, I got you.
I was in a mob boy. Like that was like my whole. I'm not moving, and you're
Where's your car at right now?
over there because I didn't drive because your friends would threaten me with if I drive. That was bad for me.
Okay.
And that was like those are your friends. Where it's like if I drive, that's a bad no.
Okay.
And I'm like I was going home.
Okay.
So I find this really cute because she says it's a bad and it's a bad no. So not only does she have the emotional maturity of a toddler, she also has the same speech pattern as a toddler. So I wonder if maybe we should be giving her a pacifier or putting her back in daycare, because clearly she's not ready to be in society.
You're headed home?
Yeah, I was going to my house. I was Ubering to my house.
Okay.
And your friends were like, oh, if you go home, that's a bad no. You can't.
Okay.
What the f*** am I supposed to do?
Okay. How did the car end up like hitting the wall?
That's not my car.
Whose car is it?
Adriana's.
Okay, where's Adriana at?
It's over there.
Okay, was she driving? And she's the one that hit the wall? Okay, so if we talk to somebody else who says that they saw you driving, they're lying to us or what?
No.
They're not
If I
lying?
were to be driving, I would admit to it. Like, if that were my car, that's my car.
Okay.
There, and then took off, so it was a hit and run, and then crashed up here.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Are you willing to perform field sobriety exercises for us? It's just a yes or a no.
I don't like it in a sobriety test type of way.
Okay, so is that a no?
I mean, in a respectful, like, test type of way.
You're allowed to say no. If you want to say no, you can say no.
I just don't like the way of it being said, if that makes sense.
Okay, so again, is that a yes or a no?
No, I guess, from the way it was being asked.
Cool. Okay, we'll go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. Do not tense up.
Tense up. I'm telling you right now, you're going to make it worse. Do not tense up.
So right now you're being placed under arrest for DUI.
Can I, wait.
Stop. I'm telling you right now.
I'm not resisting, but
Stop.
I'm
You're
calling.
resisting.
No,
You're
I'm calling.
actively resisting.
You need to stop.
I'm calling my attorney.
That's more than fine. You're
Because
more than
that's
welcome to
worse.
call your attorney. You need to stop resisting.
No, I'm calling my attorney because it's worse.
You're going to get charged
No,
with
you're
resistance.
Stop yoking me like that. That's not okay. And I'm gonna call my. No, you don't call me like that.
What's her name?
No. F you, no.
Katie, listen.
No, that's not my name. No, that's.
So the no phase is typically occurring between 18 months and 4 years old, and it's a healthy development stage where toddlers assert independence, test boundaries, and establish their identity. Now that is normal for up to a 4-year-old. Nowhere here does it say it's normal for a 25-year-old to be acting like this. A fully grown adult, well, at least on paper.
It's not my name.
Well, what is your name?
No, you don't.
Listen.
No.
Just listen for 2 seconds.
No.
You're making it worse.
No, you are making it worse than I call
Go
my
over to the
daddy.
car. No, you can call him later. Okay? Let's go back to the car.
I didn't do it. No. What the? I didn't do anything. That you remember. You made this so what?
I need you to stop, please.
Yeah, I didn't.
Stop. Just stop. I know, okay?
right?
Can I call my daddy?
Not right now.
Okay, so can you go just traditionals and call my daddy?
Not right now.
So you're gonna be.
Not right now, okay? Okay.
I didn't do anything. What did I fucking do? What did I do?
Okay, then I'm sorry. I don't want to keep calling you the wrong thing. What's your first name? No? Okay, then we're going to walk over to
Well,
this car
you're
again.
yeeting the f out of me like I'm.
Because you're resisting. I got to hold on to you. I don't want you to
When
fall
have
over.
I have given you my name, nothing out of jack shit. And you've been nothing but mean. You've been get off of me. Please stop. I'm trying to. Please get your f***ing hands off of me. No, get your f***ing hands off of me, please.
I have to search you. You can't get in my car.
I have nothing.
I got you, but I have to.
I have nothing. Please, for the love of Christ. Ow. Please. I have nothing. God. I have nothing. Please, for the Christ of me, let me have some sort of fucking dignity. Get off. Can you get? Oh my God. What is this fucking disrespect? I can't wait to sue the out of you, bitch. 60 carats.
All right, so she was booked in for DUI, reckless driving, resisting arrest, battery on Leo, and leaving scene of a crash. And the judge made a mockery of the justice system and the safety of the citizens and gave her a 6 months probation sentence. Like that's going to be a deterrent. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys on the next one.